me that chick. Give me that chick. Give me that chick.
Give me that chick.
Give me that chick.
Give me that chick.
Give me that chick.
Have you guys ever had an idea that's so big you just feel like you wanted to let other people in on it? Well, that happened to us a few months ago. See, here at PorterValleyRanch, we've always been into rare and exotic animals. We raise Nubian ibex, we have Harlequin sheep, baby doll sheep, we have some crazy breeds of chickens, but we've always been really intrigued by Ayam Cemanis. Ayam Cemanis are solid black chickens. They're very rare, they're very exotic, and they're also kind of hard to get a hold of. So what we did was we ordered some eggs on eBay. I know, you should never order eggs on eBay. That's what everybody always says. But you know what? White House on the Hill did it. We watched their video, so we thought, hey, we'll try it. So we got these eggs, we started hatching them, we put them in the incubator, and we thought, man, these are really cool. We were really excited about it. And when we get excited, we start giving things away. It's just what we do. So we tried to give away some of these Ayam Cemanis. We thought it'd be super cool if we gave them away to somebody and delivered them for Christmas morning. You could have a Christmas chick. Well, that was a great idea. It didn't work out. They didn't hatch. Our incubator wasn't right. We don't know if the eggs were good or not, but it didn't work out. So the next time around, we decided, hey, we've got to give these chicks away, but we really need to bring in some people that know what they're talking about. So we contacted our friends at Sugar Feather Farm. Sugar Feather Farm are experts in exotic and rare breeds of chickens. They raise Ayam Cemanis, and not just any Ayam Cemanis. Their Ayam Cemanis are very high quality. They are the real deal Ayam Cemanis. See, a lot of the ones you find, they might not be full blood. They're going to have a lot of discoloration. It really takes a lot of work to raise something that is rare or exotic and keep it pure and keep it healthy. So they've already done all the hard work. They are experts in this field. So we decided, hey, you know what? We'll partner with them and give their chicks away. But we also thought, you know what? There's a lot of people who are going to want these things, and it seems selfish to keep it to ourselves. So we invited 3 other channels to come with us and Sugar Feather Farm to give these things away. So Ridge Life, Paragon Ridge Ranch, and Lazy Pond Farm. Now we're kind of the last ones of the party here. I'm sure you've already seen their videos. So hopefully you've seen their videos, you've gone on their videos and commented, give me that chick, so that you can be entered into the drawing. So here's the way this thing's gonna go. You're gonna have to go to each channel of everyone participating in this collaboration. That means PorterValleyRanch, you're already here. Lazy Pond Farm, Paragon Ridge Ranch, Sugar Feather Farm, and Ridge Life. So go to their page, go to their videos tab, and find their Gimme That Chick video. We've had a lot of people commenting on all of our videos, and we really appreciate that, but if you say Gimme That Chick on any video other than this video, it's not going to enter you into the drawing. So make sure you find the right video and comment Gimme That Chick and what town you're from. Once you've done that, make sure you're also subscribed to all 5 channels, because if you're not subscribed to all 5 channels, you're going to disqualify yourself from winning. So once you've commented on one of those videos, that enters you into the giveaway for that channel. So each channel is going to have a finalist. Somebody wins from each channel. So it's actually possible to win on multiple channels. The finalists from each channel will go into a live drawing on Ridge Life's channel on February 27th at 7 p.m. Central Time. So you want to make sure and tune in for that, because even if you're not a channel finalist, we're going to be giving away a lot of cool things. So make sure you tune in, make sure you interact with us on that day, make sure you're there to cheer on the person that does win, because 3 Ayam Cemani Chicks are going to be given away, and that's a huge deal. So make sure you tune in and cheer them on.
Give me that chick.
Give me that chick. Give me that chick. Give me that chick. Give me that chick. Give me that chick.
We understand that some of you guys are just here for the first time. You've never been to PorterValleyRanch before. So we want to thank you guys for coming. We want to thank you for watching. And we also want to invite you along on our journey. You might just be here because somebody else told you to pop over and tell them that you came. You might be here because you just want another chance at winning the Ayam Cemani Chicks. And that's fine. But to be honest, we love what we do here. We're really excited about the animals we have. We love our family and getting to do these things together. So what I'm going to ask is that you stick around for just a few more minutes and watch our story. This is the story of PorterValleyRanch. This is our life, and this is our journey. Hey guys, we're the Porters from Sapulpa, Oklahoma. We live just outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma, here in the United States. I'm Josh. This is my wife, Rachel. These are our sons, Zeke, Kai, and Jet. We live here at Porter Valley Ranch where we raise Nubian Ibex, which is an exotic breed of mountain goat. We also raise Harlequin sheep, which are these right here. We raise some fancy chickens like Silkies and Polish. And what we're trying to do is make the most out of what we have to maximize our time and our resources and use our farm as wisely as we can. So I grew up on a small farm in northeast Oklahoma, and my family raised and showed Texas Longhorns, which were at that time a pretty exotic breed of cattle. So my dad was a pastor, but our spare time, our hobby was showing these Longhorns, raising them, and it was a really interesting venture growing up as a kid. We didn't have a lot of money, but we were able to get some Longhorns, and with Longhorns, their coloring is very like spotted or striped, and obviously you want them to have long horns. So we played around a lot with the genetics before all of the scientific ways of doing it with embryo transplants and things like that and cloning. We would take a red cow and breed it to a black bull and see what would happen. It was a really fun way to grow up. We were able to do real life science fair projects with our animals, and it was a way that our family was able to bond and spend time together. We got to travel, we got to kind of see the United States, going to different shows and spend time with our family doing something that we really enjoyed.
My family did not grow up on a farm. We did have a couple acres and a lot of woods that we liked to play in. We didn't really do four-wheelers or stuff like that, but my dad would make Barbie Jeep trails for us in the woods, and we would spend a lot of time with the neighbor kids in the woods. So we knew when we were thinking about what we wanted for our kids, we definitely wanted some land, we definitely wanted somewhere that they would play outside. Animals weren't necessarily in my thought process, but they've always been in Josh's.
So my dad started raising Nubian Ibex, which are a really exotic, rare breed of mountain goats that were at one point almost extinct, and people in the United States actually brought them over through the San Diego Zoo to try to repopulate the earth with those. So now we buy them and sell them as a business opportunity. When we first started, we were actually buying these Ibex and keeping them at my parents' house because they are jumpers. They need an 8-foot fence, and we did not have an 8-foot fence at the time. So we would buy a couple and leave them with him there in Oklahoma City. And then in the past year, we were able to spend some time because our business was shut down due to the COVID-19 crisis. So we had some extra time on our hands that we were able to really invest in our property. So we built a fence and we started bringing some of those Ibex onto our farm. And that was really the first time that our family got a glimpse of what we could do with our 17 acres. We are business people, we're small business owners. So our first thought was, how do we take the 17 acres that we have, how do we take the animals that we already have, and how do we maximize those on our property? So as a business owner, we understand that when you raise animals, you have to feed them, you have to water them, you have to spend some time and money on any animal that you have. So our thought was, or our question was, how do we make the most with the property we have with the same feed and the same water? So that's where we have started our venture here at Porter Valley Ranch, raising rare and exotic breeds of animals. So we raise the Nubian Ibex. We have Harlequin sheep, which are a pretty rare breed of sheep here in the United States. There are less than 100 purebreds, and ours are not full-bloods yet, so we're breeding them up through the process. But there's something that not a lot of people know about.
Shortly after we decided to get into chickens, we started with some egg layers and we wanted to get that going, and then we started really researching different breeds of chickens because we applied the same line of thinking. What is a little bit more expensive that's going to take the same amount of care, the same amount of feed, the same amount of everything else, but actually generate more money every time you sell them, hatch them, sell their eggs, all of those things. So this was something we brought our 12-year-old into. He's really, really into the chicken business. He's a little chicken encyclopedia. He can tell you about all of them because he loves to watch people like White House on the Hill and Cog Hill Farm and and Hidden Heights, a lot of them talk about chickens. And so Zeke's been pulled into the chicken world, and we thought, okay, we're going to allow him to start making some of the decisions with us on what breeds we do, how we set up their accommodations, how we're going to either incubate their eggs or let them sit on their eggs, and all of those things. So that's been something that kids are really great to get into, but we went with Silkies, Polish, and Showgirls. So those are the three that we have just fallen in love with, and they've actually been pretty hardy around here where we live, so they're conducive to our land also.
So our objective here at Porter Valley Ranch is actually to sell our animals and not to sell their products or byproducts off of those animals. Where some people sell eggs at like a farmer's market, or where they will take a goat and use the milk, either sell the milk or make a product like cheese or soap out of the milk, we are actually more interested in selling the actual animals. So where we're starting with a rare or an exotic breed, they're already worth more than a normal animal would be. Like a normal sheep is worth less than a Harlequin sheep or a baby doll Southdown sheep. So we're also trying to increase our genetics so that they become worth more with each generation. As small business owners, we don't have a lot of time, so we don't have a lot of time to make things out of our animals or their products, but we do have time to raise them and to do the research to make sure that we're buying good genetics, make sure we're buying the right breed so that we can maximize our time and our resources.
At Porter Valley Ranch, we also have a YouTube channel that we started that kind of highlights some of these things that we've learned. So it shows some products that we use, it shows some problems that we've solved, it shows some farm hacks that we have. All of these things that have been getting us through the first year, we talk about and we try to share with others.